For today's video, we're going to take a look at everything that was included in today's patch. And I'll leave a link to the home base status report in the description if you want to go check them out. First thing I want to go over is the new hero, whose name is KNOX. And this is what he looks like before you upgrade him. You'll be able to get him as a reward from the School of Hard Knocks quest line. Speaking of which, there's a total of 7 quests in the new quest line. I think we may try to stream these on Twitch later on today. His 3 main abilities are Bull Rush, Plasma Pulse, and Decoy. And for a standard perk, he has Demo Derby, which makes your Bull Rush drop a mine for every 1 tile traveled. And each mine's going to deal 110 base physical damage in a half tile radius when triggered. And for his commander perk, it's going to drop every half tile and deal 275 base physical damage in a half tile radius. So yeah, that's how you get the new hero, and this is what he looks like. We'll try to get some gameplay of him later tonight. There's also a couple of new weapons, one's called the Cleaner, and this one's going to be available in the weekly store when it refreshes tomorrow evening. So I assume it's going to cost 1680 gold. And the description that came with this says, Sniper Rifle Bolt Action Spec Ops, a powerful and accurate rifle with a bolt action mechanism that results in a reliable but slow rate of fire, and shots can pierce through multiple enemies. And 4-Leaf Wildcat's also going to be added to the event store on March 20th, and she's going to be available until April 3rd. And her perk will help you gain frag grenade charges whenever you get 20 kills. But yeah, not only did they show us what we can expect this week, they also showed us what we can expect next week. And with next week's update, we're going to get a new weapon, which is called the potshot. And I couldn't find it in the collection book, but there was a picture of it in the home base status report. And this is a Spec Ops grenade launcher that uses explosive ammo to shoot proximity grenades that damage groups of enemies in a moderate radius when they explode. And this grenade launcher is going to be available in the weekly store next week, starting on March the 25th. And this is going to be available until April the 1st. So the 2 new weapons are going to be available in the weekly store this week and next week. Highland Warrior is going to be returning that week as well. And she's going to be available in the event store starting March the 27th until April the 3rd. And her perk decreases your frag grenade energy cost. And that's pretty much it when it comes to all of the heroes and new weapons that we're going to get. The new cram session quests are also available. And these are going to help you get extra XP, evolution materials, gold, and more XP. And there's going to be different stages for each of these. So as you complete more stages, you'll get more rewards. A couple of other things I should point out in regards to the cram session event is that mini boss mission alerts will now drop additional XP, evolution materials, reperk, and perk up rewards. And all missions with mini bosses will also drop tickets. And this cram session event is going to last until April 3rd. And there's also going to be some new daily quests added, which I also found on Twitter. And for these, you're going to have to open a certain amount of safes or a certain amount of chests, play a certain amount of missions as any hero, or explore a certain amount of zones. Another really cool feature I wanted to point out is that you can now have presets of your favorite skins, as well as the back blings, pickaxes, wraps, and dances. So if you go to your locker and then go to preset, you'll see a new option where you can add a preset. And that's basically where you can add a new skin that you can save. And you can have a total of 10 presets. And yeah, it'll also apply to your dances, your raps, everything that you see here on this loading screen. It'll be saved to that preset. Because as you can see, we have different raps and dances on this one. So that was another cool feature that I wanted to point out. You can now have up to a total of 10 different presets and save different skins and raps, pickaxes, dances in each one. Wait, did they fix the friends list? I think they fixed the friends list, y'all. I can scroll. I can scroll now. And it doesn't make me jump to the top. I think they fixed the friends list. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. Another thing I found on Twitter that hasn't been added to Save the World yet is that there is a chance that they could change the perks on the Founder's weapons. One of them is called On Reload Explode. Another one's called Reload Buff, and another new 6th perk that's supposed to be added to Founder's weapons. It's called Super Shot. So I did go ahead and scroll through each of the Founder's weapons, and they haven't been added yet, but there is a chance they could be added in the future. They're also going to reintroduce some old Wargames. One's called Meltdown, which makes your storm shield emit a growing radiation field, and we've already uploaded gameplay of it. I'll leave a link to that gameplay in the description if you want to go check it out. And that one's going to be added this week. As for next week, the Double Trouble Wargames is going to be returning. And that's the one where you have 2 invincible smashers spawn in around your fort. And the last thing I wanted to go over were the bug fixes. Apparently the poison cloud's tick damage will no longer stick to players. Husk will no longer ignore the objective during Ride the Lightning missions. Retrieve the data missions will no longer be bugged. Banners will no longer disappear after a few seconds. Heroes will no longer disappear in the lobby after joining the party. And base impacting abilities such as electrified floors will now function correctly. I hope that also includes Warden Kyle's as well as Ice King's. I hope it includes theirs as well. But apparently those have been fixed. And that sums up everything that was included in the patch notes and everything that I found on Twitter. Again, I'll leave a link to all of the sources in the description if you want to go check them out. But yeah, let me know what you think about everything that we got with today's patch. Let me know what you think about the new addition made to the locker, the new hero, and the 2 new weapons. And like I said, we'll try to get some gameplay of the hero later on tonight. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. I hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.